Hello and welcome to this visual video treat where we try to figure out who the Red Devil Killer is.
Who is that supposed to be?
Chanel number 3!
That was weak.
It was spot on.
That wasn't very good.
Listen, at least I'm still alive. As Sia would say. You're dead. Your character died a long time ago.
Who am I supposed to be?
I thought you were Ariana Grande.
Oh, I thought I looked more like Hester.
Well, you look like a hoochie mama, but that's neither here nor there. So, hello, welcome to this video today. We're discussing Scream Queens.
Obviously.
Obviously, because we are spot on visually. We look exactly like the people, so much so that I completely guessed who she was. So
I don't think we've done bad considering we're just rifling through
just
stuff we already have.
Together. Hello Kitty earmuffs, so appropriate.
I've tried to do kind of like a pony situation, but it's pretty much held together with like
it is
gum
like
and
Ariana Grande hair though, if we're being honest.
Yeah, but I mean, which number is Hester? Is she number 5?
6.
Number 6. She also has her hair like up in a pony, so...
Well, let's get down to it. We love Scream Queens.
We love Scream Queens.
It's one of those shows, it's very divisive amongst people because either you absolutely love it for its ridiculousness.
Or you think it's the biggest load of shit.
Because it's almost like a parody of itself. Like the level of absurdity, it's like, it's so high.
And I don't think the people who dislike it understand that is kind of the point
No,
of it.
I think they do. I think they just maybe find it slightly insulting that it's so dark.
It's so cheesy, it's so cliched,
It might
it's just so cringy,
come
it's
off
amazing,
as sort
I love
of
it.
lazy because it's so unrealistic. I don't know.
I
love it for that.
Anything but lazy.
We just love it. We think it's great. So, we're 2 episodes left. We've just watched the Thanksgiving episode.
Yes.
Do you guys love it? Love it.
What is so lucky with it as well is the casting. They've really struck gold with the casting.
Apart from, I don't think Abigail Breslin does very well in this because
I think she's fine.
She's fine, but she is an Academy Award nominated actress, and she's what is she? Chanel number 5. She's
just the one that everyone shits on.
She's just the blob that everyone shits on. I mean, she was Little Miss Sunshine.
I quite like that she's always the butt of everyone's jokes.
Emma Roberts is clearly amazing. She's the least versatile actress in the world. Thank you. Thanks for that. Thank you. Thanks for that. Cheers. Thanks. Least versatile actress in the world.
Can we please get back to drinking my
pooey hand water? Best line of the whole thing.
So good.
We just cacked ourselves. My favourite character is Denise Henfield of Secure Enforcement Solutions. And the best bit I thought was when, remember the little old lady, the guy gives the little tiny lady a taser, and she goes, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And she goes, "Not a goddamn thing, you sweet old lady. What the hell you do?" She's just so stupid. I wanted to have a spin-off.
I love when she moves into the Kappa Kappa house. She's suddenly in full regalia. It's hilarious.
What did she do in the last one?
Furs. It's brilliant.
She was in like a toilet cubicle. What happened there? Can you even?
Well, with the story of she was telling the horror movie, the horror story about the red and the blue
Who tickets
demons, and if you pick a red one, what was the red?
We should have watched it more closely.
But if you pick the blue one, they drown you. That was it. And then suddenly she goes into the cubicle and it's red and blue and she's like, shit.
She has the best lines. Okay, so let's discuss it now. Who do you think the Red Devil Killer is? Because there's lots of theories.
Okay, first of all, spoiler alert.
There's half the cast left now.
So we know for a fact there were 3 people involved, one of which was Gigi,
who's dead.
Sadly no longer with us.
Dead.
Another one was Boone.
She wasn't a killer though, was she? She was just a sort of ringmaster.
No, but she was like the ringleader.
Yes.
She was the one from the beginning that took the babies and looked after them, we think.
Yes.
She was like the crying, crazy lady in that house. That was her. So one of them is Boone. Is he still alive?
He's dead.
He's dead again.
Who killed Boone? Oh, the sister
Gigi
did.
Yeah, well,
the sister.
Yeah.
The killer we don't know.
So now we don't know
Boone.
is the sister, but she killed Gigi. So
I think the killer is one of 2 people, and I'll say my reasons for this. I think it's either Grace or Hester. What do you think?
Okay, so in the episode we just had, we heard reasons for Grace.
The reason I think it's Grace is whenever you see the Red Devil, the remaining one, she is quite tall, and all of the Chanels are tiny, little tiny, and Grace is really tall. And I think it might have something to do with it.
Because I don't think that the actress who plays Grace would be in that Red Devil
No,
costume
no,
any more than the
absolutely
last
not.
scene at the end. So I don't know if
Absolutely
the height
not.
has anything to do with it.
But you can't have a really tall person. All of a sudden she takes it off and she's a midget.
Of course you can.
I don't know. I think that would be.
This kind of show, I think
be
that's perfectly acceptable.
cheating. I also think maybe it's Hester because she's obsessed with death. And Grace. Go back to Grace. Another reason for Grace is she had a moment talking with a Red Devil, didn't she?
Yeah,
and
but that was that guy.
Was Pete, but but did she not explain to Wes that?
Yes.
But he doesn't know that she's not lying, and she was actually talking to the brother.
No, but Pete was there.
No, I think there was a bit when he wasn't there.
No, there wasn't. Pete was there, and he was just like, yeah, that was me, because I already have a costume.
Apart from that concrete theory about
Bullshit.
Grace, I think Hester, because there was something in the last one where she brought up Miss Bean's. Is it Miss Bean? The meat carver. She brought it up. Do you remember? Turkey grinder. What are those things called? A meat
Turkey
carver.
A
cut. Yes, turkey carver. She brought it up, and Gigi had just been killed with it.
She's kind of just like morbid about things like that, though. I don't think that's
But I don't know if that was like a little thing, because how did she know Miss Bean even had one?
Because she was a chef.
Yes, but they never were in the kitchen. Okay.
This is weak.
I think it's one of those two.
I don't think it's a Chanel.
No.
And what really annoys me is that I really, really thought it was a guy. I really thought it was a guy.
It's a girl. If it's a guy, that's cheating.
I did for a minute think maybe it was a transgendered character. But
no, they wouldn't do that.
Because evidence really I really, really suspect Grace's father, and I really, really suspect Pete as well. I suspect the pair of them so much. They're in it somehow. But I don't know. I've literally got no idea because it's a woman. I don't think it can be any of the Chanels though. I really don't think it's any of them.
It's so Hester. It has to be. She's obsessed with death. It has to be.
I don't think it's any of the Chanels.
Okay, it's not.
I think it's going to be
Chanel number 3.
I think it's going to be someone who died really early on. I'm really hoping it's Deaf Taylor Swift.
No. I was suspecting maybe it was the candle vlogger, because when you see her dead, she's just sitting there with wax on her head. You don't actually know how she dies, do you? Did we see her die?
We saw her die.
How?
They stabbed her from behind and then did that.
Don't
afterwards.
Be so crude. Just because you
and I'm
think
sure there
my theories are solid.
Was there not a flashback of someone watching them actually put the candles on them? Or am I getting
No, I don't know. It's not her. It's Hester. It's got to be. If it's Grace, that's so boring. Okay, who's left? Let's just eliminate everyone before we close it down. So it's not Chanel number 3 because she was shocked by Boone being a ghost.
She's too dumb and nice.
It's not her. Okay, who's left? It's not Zayday because she's black.
I think it might be Zayday. It could be Zayday.
No, because she's black. And they wouldn't give birth to twins. One was white and one was black.
Also, Boone really had a thing for Zayday, so no, it's not her.
It's not Zayday. That's out of the question. So who else is left? Main characters. Is it Pete? No, it's a girl. It's not him. So who's?
But maybe he was born.
The girls.
No. What's the female version of Pete?
Patricia.
Patricia. What was that?
Patricia.
No.
It's Hester. It's not. If it's Chanel number 1, that's so dry.
Anyway, this is boring. We got no idea.
We don't bloody know. What are your theories?
But back to the show.
Do you love my Grace theory because she's tall?
We absolutely love the show. I love the music. I love the opening credits. I think are brilliant. I'm not a big fan on how small the cameos of Ariana Grande and Nick Jonas were, because they were really, really shoved down our throats in the promotion of this show. They were on the main cast photos and all of this. And
it's cheeky, isn't it?
As much as I loved their cameos and I really, really did like them and I wouldn't change them, I do think it's cheeky, including them in the group photos.
I do wish that
they're just supporting characters, if that.
What's she called? Jamie Lee Curtis's character. What's she called?
Dean Munch.
Dean Munch. I wish she had more of a role. I think her and Denise Henfield should have a spin-off.
She's very funny.
They have to be in the next one.
Some of her lines. I feel
so dry.
Now that Glee is over, Ryan Murphy is really feeding what would be Sue Sylvester lines back into this show, back into Chanel and back into Dean Munch. And some of their dialogue is so funny. So funny.
Okay, so what have we established? We don't remember anything and we don't have any ideas about anything. We don't know who we came as. and we don't know where we are.
We don't know who the killers are.
Tell us about your theories on Scream Queens.
Are you watching it? If you don't like it, why don't you like it? Would you maybe watch it now that we've told you to?
What's better at the moment, Scream Queens or AHS Hotel?
I just can't even handle the fact that these two shows are on at the same time because I just love both of them and they're so good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was reading an interview that Ryan Murphy did. I can't remember what magazine it was. It was maybe Esquire. I don't know. It was some really established magazine.
As if you were reading Esquire.
I just read an article, an interview that he did. Shut up. And he said that he was originally considering doing Scream Queens as a chronicle series like American Horror Story. But now that he's got down to it, he is actually quite liking the characters that he's got. So he said that he's 99% sure he's going to do it as a direct sequel, different setting, kill everyone off but maybe a couple of people and have them go into a new one. Which
I think would be good.
I read a rumour that it could be like a summer camp, like really cheesy,
so long as Jamie
like
Lee
in the
Curtis
woods, log cabins, bonfires, which I think would really suit that kind of kitsch style. For the
all
show.
American sort of garbage.
And there's like a monster in the woods. I think that'd be really funny.
And then they should do a crossover with Hotel. How would it work?
The possibilities for like crossovers. That would be so cool.
Okay, look, we're just drivelling on now. So thanks for watching. If you managed to get this far.
Again, maybe we'll do a part 2 once the whole series is over. What we thought of the finale and the series as a whole.
How, you know, when we found out that Hester is the killer. Wow. Thanks, guys. You eat your words on that.
I don't think she is, but okay.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please.
Poo belly.
You're a poo head, and all of the social media is in the description below.
I guess that's it. Bye then.
Okay, bye.